Hi there, it's Andy Rees here from Beyond the Barricade. We're just doing this short little video for you to show how we are using the Korg Kronos keyboard with the KApro orchestral sound set loaded into it to kind of help us to recreate the massive sounds of the Broadway and West End orchestras that we really need to achieve on our UK and European tours. We've been using the Korg Kronos for quite a while now. It's a fantastic keyboard. This is, as I said, a 2015 version of it, but now this is for the first time on the show we're using the KApro sounds. Absolutely thrilled to bits with them. So we're going to do a little video now to show you how they kind of fit in and how they work within the show. So the first song that I'm going to kind of highlight, we've recorded the gig live and I'm going to play along with it and then isolate the keyboard and show you what goes on underneath the sounds. So we do a song called Masquerade, which is from Phantom of the Opera. So I'm going to set that rolling now. So
all the creme de la creme watching us, watching this in the past. 6 months of relief, of delight, of Elysian peace, and we can breathe at last.
A lot of the sounds are straight out of the box. For this particular sound set, we've got this scoring orchestra too. So the KApro, what they've done is they've kind of mapped out the keyboard bed for us to very simply use this scoring orchestra, and it works great on this song. So in that middle section there, of course, you know, down the bottom end we've got some great bass notes and timps built in. Stuff that we do from the fantastic show Wicked. That's very orchestrally based as well, so we're relying on the Kronos there to again recreate the sound of these massive orchestras. The woodwind and strings patch that we use at the top, I'll play that through for you, just see how that fits in. Again, straight out the box. So we have there like a flute with the strings underneath and the woodwind. Here we go. On a lighter note as well, the show Spamalot contains some fantastic numbers, but within that we also needed we wanted to use a solo violin sound with some lovely luscious strings. It kind of tricks the audience into the feeling that they're going to have some kind of an epic number coming, and of course the song that goes like this is the one that follows it, a comedy song. And for that we're using the again straight out the box sound, KApro sound, which is the orchestra and violin patch, which gives us this underneath with the piano and the keys and the strings played on the other Kronos as well. It gives us this. And off goes the piano to take the rest of it until we come back in with this beast. Of course, with the name of like Beyond the Barricade, it's very easy to work out that the history of the show really came out of the show Les Miserables, with the four principal performers from the show singing on stage and delivering the concert. So a fair chunk of our show is of course from Les Mis, so we have to make sure that the sounds for that are pretty spot on. And again, the KApro sounds combined with the Kronos are just incredible for us. So we're starting off with at the end of the day the sequence of songs there that we have to do, going a little medley which goes into I Dreamed a Dream and On My Own, and just there's a vast amount of different kind of changes that need to take place on this keyboard. So we've used some of the KApro string sounds with some of the orchestral samples from like the Heavy Orchestra, for instance. They've got a fantastic patch called the Heavy Orchestra. So having embedded a few more timps on that, going straight into a completely different feel with a song I Dreamed a Dream, which is very light. So we put a harp on top, which kind of it takes the tone of the piece right down. However, we loaded in some of the cellos and string sounds from the KApro set, which gives us this kind of an effect. Lovely opening section to that, and then later on we can bring the more of the heavier strings from the KApro set in, which gives us this feel. It's all on the pedal.
As they turn your dream to shame.
There we go. As well as that, of course, the song that follows it is On My Own, and for this we changed it round when we heard the beautiful cello and string sounds that the KApro set gave us. And we went back to the introduction for this song, which is primarily with a piano on top and then the dropping cello notes coming underneath. And so to do that, we use the splits on the keyboard very simply to give us this effect. Again, very little programming, but to achieve a beautiful, beautiful orchestral sound there. And then, of course, we get to the end of the show, and one of the most iconic sounds coming at the end of the show, really for us, is to get the opening sequence of the song One Day More, which is our big finale sequence. And for that, we've actually patched in a couple of the KApro different style sounds. So we've got. I'm just reading it off here so I'll get it right. This is the Quartet Strings 3 sound that we're using for a lighter string set, and then the full strings, the KApro full strings number 1 is going to bring in the heavier set for us for the strings. And what we've loaded in there is straight out the box of the actual Kronos is the glass bell. What else have we got there? A plucked bell. So we're trying to recreate that, the opening, what they call the magic notes of One Day More. Keeping it very, very straightforward, and the whole intro to One Day More is just played on the this keyboard, with the other one coming in later on, which you will see off the video. And onwards. So we'll let you have a little look at more of the video material that we've got. But yeah, in essence, what we've done here is we've taken this keyboard, heard what KApro have got to offer through their orchestral sound set, didn't hesitate to load it on there, and we're having great fun. It's early days for the show using it, but already, you know, we're having a ball with it. So thank you to Korg and thank you to KApro.
Tomorrow